Carmen Smith, it's a voice that you probably don't know unless you've been following Walt Disney World and other Disney parks. She is a major influencer inside Walt Disney Imagineering, and frankly, we have yet to see a single piece of project that has ever come through Carmen Smith's orbit and come out on the other side in any successful way. Today we're talking about her impact on the redo of Splash Mountain, Tiana's Bayou Adventure, and the artwork that many of you out there would likely not put on your refrigerator, but which will be donned for millions of people to see as they walk through that line into a bayou made of a mountain that makes no sense, but probably makes a lot less sense with the terrible, terrible tapestries you'll be presented along the way. Hello folks, welcome back. Happy to have each and every one of you. Hope it's a glorious day out there for you, and if it's not, hang tight. Remember that good times are sometimes a day away. Sometimes it takes more than that, but you'll get there. We're confident that you're just the kind of person to see it through. All right, folks, one thing that may not come through as Disney has intended, well, it's the artwork. It's the entire project probably for Tiana's Bayou Adventure, the new redo of Splash Mountain. Splash Mountain, of course, was, we suppose, based on polling, the most popular attraction in the entire world. Not just at Disney parks, not just in North America, no. The most popular ride in the world. And, well, Disney killed it. They destroyed it. So you would think they would put something up there that would, I don't know, stand out, be cool, be amazing, because it exists in the shadow, consequentially, of Splash Mountain. No, that's not what they're doing, actually. Instead, we are getting amateur hour out of WDI. Carmen Smith overseeing all of this, and it is just laughably bad. This is going to be the new laughing place, but it will not have a trace of the quality you have come to expect.
Penny, member for 1 month. My grandchildren produce better art. I bet they do. I'm just going to say that. I bet they do.
That's what I said. It looked like you see on a kindergarten wall at a school that the kids did. Right now, if kids had done this,
the kids.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that's the same. If kids had done this, it'd be a little different story. But it's like this is, it's cost saving measures. It looks like to me. I don't understand this.
And the really strange thing about it is that it's not like, like most of the time people believe that, like the old masters are all dead and that there's no way to revive any of this stuff. There are many great Imagineering artists that could have facilitated and could have worked on this. One of them that I'm just coming up on the top of my head is Maggie Parr. She did a lot of the murals for Tokyo Disney Sea. And she has mastered replicating Renaissance art, which is very, very impressive. And there's also Nina Ray Vaughan and everything. So if you wanted to put into diversity, there's tons of female artists that you could have chosen for this that would have had infinitely greater talent. But they probably don't want to have their names associated with this project. So
let me step into the weeds a bit, Josh, and let me say and see if you agree with me here. This project is being led by Carmen Smith.
Mm-hmm.
I have never seen a single project that Carmen Smith has been associated with that was successful. Carmen Smith was in charge of the jazz do-over, the soul do-over inside American Adventure, where they took really great artifacts and replaced them with junk, just crappy pieces of cartoon junk. Yes. And this looks exactly like what we saw back then when she did that to the Epcot Pavilion.
Right.
So.
And really, like I would add to that, I mean, like I was so profoundly incensed by that because look, if you want to talk about it, because if you could talk about the elephant in the room when you're dealing with soul, is that you're dealing with African American culture and everything, and that you want to celebrate that, and that's totally fine. And that is,
but it was insulting to African American culture.
Oh yeah, it was totally that. Yeah, even though like I'm trying to give them slightly the benefit of the doubt before I completely decimate them. I
wouldn't, but that's just me. That's just me personally. I know, right, Josh. I hear you. Yeah, okay. Me personally, it is an insult.
Yes,
because there's a rich history of art in the African American community, and the fact that they couldn't draw from that.
Mm-hmm.
Again, shows that it's just diversity in name only. We're just going to throw something up there. We do not care about the quality of it. That's
right.
there.
Yeah, and to that end, I was so incensed about that on my main website, epcotlegacy.com, I created a permanent exhibition of the American adventure art, because all of that is extraordinarily exquisite. And I wrote an entire essay about the meaningfulness of it, because really what you're looking at when you're looking at all those gorgeous canvases, which most of them are done by Imagineering legends and even some of the Hollywood legends at that time too, it's all these epic moments in American history that are told on a human scale, because the focal point of all of those paintings and the quotations of great Americans, which I also covered on that essay, that it's all about the human experience. It's very much a we the people about it. There's nothing that's grandiose about it, except for the overwhelming tapestry of the American experience. So I absolutely abhorred that. I mean, my code name for that project of getting that exhibition together was Screw Soul.
Well, I mean, you got to think, when you replace priceless pieces of art with what can best be described as animation screenshots and frame them, it's going to be a bad day.
Well, and something I've noticed. Oh, sorry. I was just going to say.
No, go ahead, Tom, and then we'll hit the next super chat.
I know this is, quasi adjacent to the parks. It has more to do with the studios, but I've noticed just a swath of the studios just really disregarding their pasts. Right? We saw Disney is probably the top one, and I've said this before, where I really think that we're getting to a point where they're going to start painting Walt Disney as part of the problem. Right?
Yes.
They're going to try and revamp the entire idea of what Disney is, because they can't fathom coming from a white man. Right?
They hate
like,
almost everything he's done, Tom.
Yes.
How can they not hate him also?
Exactly. And it's the same reason why people are like, well, Mickey Mouse is going to be going up to public domain pretty soon. I'm like, I don't even think they fought for him this time on purpose. I think they legitimately want to let it go. And the reason for it is everything to do with this idea that the past is the past and we need to move forward. No, you have a history. And then the irony of all this is them and Warner Brothers are the two biggest people right now who are guilty of destroying their pasts. And yet they're celebrating their 100th anniversary this year.
Yep.
I mean, how weird is that? I mean, do you not even see the irony in that? I don't get it.
It's such a weird echo, and I'll point out, because the 100-year anniversary is coming up, and that Park Place, our sister channel, actually our brother channel, is going to be doing a 100-year celebration on Monday. Now, that celebration is in quotes. I gotta say that, but 10 p.m. on Monday, after Toxic Femininity over on Midnight's Edge, we'll be doing a live stream to talk about the 100-year history of the Walt Disney Company. Be there and be square.
All right, folks, that is a wrap. What do you think about this new laughing place that we are witnessing coming together unintentionally from the Walt Disney Company? How bad do you think this will be? And do you believe that guests will avoid the new Splash Mountain, Tiana's Bayou Adventure, as if it is a malaria-filled swamp? Let us know down in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Also, if you like content like this, consider clicking the like button, share, subscribe, and when you click it, you stick it to the algorithms. It's the notification bell. Again, folks, we hope you're having a wonderful time wherever you are. We truly mean it. Your life matters. So get out there and make the lives of others better, and we together can nudge all of the stuff that we call our world in a better direction. Let's get at it. It's important wherever you are and whatever you're doing. Keep learning, keep growing, keep having fun.